Hey Twin Flames, Caroline here. I wanted to come on and make a quick video about motherhood and mothering since I'm about to be a mama. And right now I'm on a baby moon in the lovely Dauphin Island in Alabama right now. So the other day I was working through an upset. I was working with someone who was receiving a lot of mothering from me basically, and then all of a sudden decided to not do it anymore or to cut it off. And it really upset me. I was like, why would anyone cut this off? Why, if they're getting so much out of it and things are going well, like why would you do that? And I was healing it within me of like, where am I cutting myself off? But then it sent me on this rabbit hole of thinking about mothering and thinking about my own mom and how there was lots of love, but also a lot of difficulty there. And when we feel like we are not mothered in the way that we need to be mothered, a lot of times we'll cut off that energy, or we'll be blocking it out or trying to compensate for it in a different way. And I realized just on a deep level, like, oh, my mom did the best she could, and that we're never without mothering. There's sort of a concept of the divine mom, or just the concept of love itself, maybe in feminine form. And when we allow ourselves to be open to it, that we can find it everywhere. And all day I was seeing moms and daughters and just feeling so grateful for the divine mothering that is always there and has always been there and came through my mom as best she could. But how lucky and beautiful and available it all is when you really open to it, when you choose it. And also realizing that it's in everyone too, like even men. There's sort of a, I don't know, I got a sense of it sort of being latent in all women in some ways, even if you don't end up having children, that's perfectly all right. But in some ways, we end up mothering something. If you love something, you end up mothering it in some way. Like a plant or a pet or students or even customers or clients. There's some kind of loving, nurturing energy sometimes that comes out. And I was thinking about it for men, how maybe in alignment there's such a sweetness of receiving that love, but also knowing to protect it, knowing to be a guardian of it, a steward of it in some way. And how lovely that feels. How lovely that feels. Josh and I have both been settling into our marriage. We are newlyweds, and we're both feeling how nice it is to just relax, for me into my feminine and him to relax into his masculine. It just feels very juicy and balanced. So I guess the conclusion is, no matter what kind of actual, human mom you had, you are not deprived of mothering. You can call it in, and it will amaze you where it comes from and how it shows up in your life. And even if you have no desire to be a mother, that's okay too. There is some sort of nurturing energy in you that can be directed towards someone or something that's quite beautiful. So those are my thoughts. It's Easter. Here's to rebirth and life despite the illusion of death. May you feel loved and loving wherever you are. All right. Take care, y'all. Bye.